Welcome you back to the Bud Light Locker Room post-game show. Bears win game 1 of 3 with Middle Tennessee in come-from-behind fashion. 6-4 the final score here at Hammons Field. Bud Light, a proud sponsor of Missouri State Athletics. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Time now for our Doubletree by Hilton Springfield chat with the coach as we sit down with the head coach of the Bears, Joey Hawkins, and had him all the way. Hawk just needed a little bit of an offensive spark late in this one, and your guys definitely found it, and you had a couple of great outings from the bullpen tonight. Just a great all-over team victory here in this one.
Yeah, that's exactly it. It was a team effort. Not a great offensive showing for the first little while there, but I told the team afterwards, A, without Ross, we don't win that game. But B, when you are, a little slow offensively, if you just keep attacking hitters and make plays on defense, you always give yourself a shot. And I thought we did that, and stayed composed. This team's done it pretty much all year. Anytime we play down, there's just zero panic.
Well, your team stays composed, and it seems like anybody is willing to step up and put the red cape on and try to play the hero. And Brant Craigle, in a pinch hit spot, has come up for you big more than once, does it again here tonight.
Yeah, I think if me and Coach Jimenez were mic'd up in those last 2 innings, it would have been pretty funny to listen to because we were kind of all over the place on what we wanted to do. And
I would have loved that. I think the people on radio would love to hear that.
Coach Jimenez wanted Max to bunt there. We felt like it was just a tough matchup for him, and he had actually just started working on bunting like a week ago, and he got it down. So that was pretty funny. And then just talking through all the scenarios of what we could do to, basically score some runs and just find a way. And, we just felt confident matchup-wise there with Craig's where, he's kind of just got a slow heart rate late in games and just takes it one pitch at a time. And I just really liked how he took that first breaking ball, and I just felt good about the next one that was coming in.
And he's got a new haircut this week. I understand Charlie Carter shaved him nice and tight. G said he's got a haircut like he's more aerodynamic now.
Yeah, I told Craig's I have 0 teammates that I would have let cut my hair. So
nobody.
They got too much trust in each other, I guess. But maybe that's why we're playing well.
Well, I say you'll take it as the Bears get the 6-4 win tonight. Let's talk about the fact you only used 3 pitchers. Of course, Middle Tennessee only used 4, barely. But you get 8 strikeouts from your pitchers tonight. Nobody walks anybody tonight for you. Not Schaff, not Ross Felder, not Max Knight. Talk to me about the performance by Ross tonight, a career-long outing for him here in maroon and white.
Yeah, I mean, we've loved how Ross has been throwing the ball, especially in that role of just first out of the pen and maybe neutralize the game. And, Deck and I had just talked going into the weekend that we were comfortable being really aggressive on Friday night going to him. And, just felt good about, we were down 3 and, we go to Ross and he can neutralize it. We'll get back in that game. And just took a little while, but we eventually got there. And, but Ross Felder pitches with tempo. He attacks the strike zone. He lets our defense work, and that's a good recipe for success.
No, I say they turned a double play behind him. I say he put zeros up on the board in the 3rd, the 4th, the 6th. I don't know what else you ask for out of the young man who goes 5 1/3 innings. And honestly, his longest career outing had been last weekend in Lynchburg when he went 3 2/3 innings. And it wasn't a problem to stretch him out tonight the way you did.
No, and I think that just speaks to how we train our players. Strength and conditioning is a big deal for us with Coach Russell in the weight room. Deck does a great job just, managing the throwing programs and getting these guys ready each week. And, that's why you're comfortable stretching a guy. And most importantly, when guys throwing the ball well, you don't want to take them out of the game.
You get the win here tonight, 6-4. Anything that you need to change up for tomorrow? Or I guess now maybe you'll go back to that original starting lineup. There was a little back and forth tonight based on whether they'd start a lefty or a righty. So maybe tweak the lineup slightly for a different starter tomorrow.
Yeah, hopefully we get the right starter. But, we'll enjoy this one tonight and get back to the ballpark tomorrow. And I think we got some adjustments to make offensively. I thought we gave them just way too many weak outs. So it's a veteran group offensively, and we'll have a good chat about that and get ready to play. But honestly, you've been seeing a pretty heavy dose of our hitters of, 13, 14 guys, and you're just going to continue to see that and try and put guys in the best position to succeed every day.
Well, it's fun to watch. I don't need anything to change. Go out and get another win tomorrow. The young man from Springdale, Arkansas, Ross Felder, joins us now. Man, Ross, congratulations on the dub, man. How's the arm?
Good. Feeling good. Feeling good. A little sore tomorrow, but it'll be fine.
Say 5 1/3, the longest you've gone so far this season, but you feel good. And what did it feel like up on the mound tonight? This is a situation you come in, your team's down 3-0. They need a spark, and as Coach Hawkins said, kind of looking to you to be that first guy out of the bullpen. How do you feel about that role?
I love it. I love it. They have a ton of trust in me, and to be able to go out there and have a defense behind me that's going to make plays. I want to shout out Gabe Ressler for that last play.
Oh yeah,
Heck of a play. So saving my skin, but yeah, just being able to be confident in that role has been awesome.
You work fairly quickly on the hill. Have you always been like that, or is that something that you were kind of forced into with the pitch clock? How quick have you normally operated?
No, I'd say that's pretty much how I've always worked. I've worked quick, try to have pace, and let my defense make plays because, if you're working slow, not letting your teammates have a chance, it gets pretty boring, and it leads to not great things.
Well, you get this one done. You're able to go 5 1/3. You turn that things over to Max Knight. What's it like watching Max work out there? Completely different pitcher, completely different style. But Max came out right behind you, and I feel like he was fired up watching you work. I thought he was running his fastball maybe a little bit higher tonight than it normally runs.
Hey, it was awesome to watch. I mean, he was attacking. Curveball looked really good tonight.
Oh yeah,
he's got an amazing one. To have him come in behind me and be able to shut the doors, it's awesome.
You talk about Max's curveball. What's your favorite pitch? What do you think is your best pitch, or does it change from night to night?
I like to throw my changeup. That's probably my favorite pitch to throw.
It was the one that Coach Gutton commented the most on tonight because he felt like you got most of your strikeouts or most of your swing and misses on that changeup.
Yeah, just having a lot of faith in it. And then Jack, whenever he calls a game, he loves to call it, and I love that he loves to call it. So just own it.
And you don't care which situation it is, because the other commentary that we were getting up here was not only were you throwing it, but you were throwing a lot of times on 3-2 counts.
Yeah.
Just putting it right back in there, take a little bit off of it, let it float in and see what happens.
Oh yeah, just going in and attacking with it.
Well, it was good tonight. You were good tonight, man. Congratulations on helping the Bears get the win, and we're having fun watching you. Keep up the good work, all right?
Oh yeah, thank you. Go Bears.
Go Bears.